Hello, everybody. This is Dee from Dee's Cute and Crafty. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please give it a big fat thumbs up and consider subscribing. It would really help me out a lot as I am a new and growing channel. So today we are going to repurpose some Bath and Body candle jars. We're going to do this 3 ways. So let's get into it. I save everything. I don't really throw anything away. I really try to repurpose everything that I can. And so I save my Bath and Body jars. I'm using the jute, not the jute. It is the nautical cording. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't even show you. I'm using the nautical cord from Dollar Tree. I've got some extra over here, and I also have the baker's twine from Dollar Tree as well. And that's all this first craft is going to require. That and some hot glue. So we're going to repurpose this and make it pretty. We're going to do this 3 different ways. I save my jars from Bath and Body. And I save them because you can put a new candle in it, melt your wax down, add some oil to it, some scented oil, and repurpose it that way. You can do it the way we're going to do it and put greenery in it. I save the lids as coasters. When you get down to the very bottom of the wax, I scoop that out and I put it in my burners, my melters. So I really get my money's worth out of my candle. They are not cheap. As you well know, if you go to Bath and Body and you buy their candles, you know that they're not cheap. So I try to get everything I can out of my candle. So we're just laying down some hot glue. And we're just going to cover it completely in this nautical rope. So this is what it looks like after you've completely wrapped it with the nautical cording. I took my lighter and I singed the little hairs off. If that bothers you and you're not comfortable with that, you can definitely cut that off with some scissors. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my baker's twine just for some extra added decor, you know, just some flair, just a little something. It needs a little something extra. So I'm just going to wrap some of this around the center. And of course, you know, I got to tie a bow. I have to do it. So maybe about 3-4 times. And then we'll tie a bow. And this one will be done. Let me rewrap it with a little bit more. I don't want it so haphazard. Want it a little bit neater. So let's do this. This is the finished product. Quick, easy, and simple. No skill required. You just have to know how to use a glue gun and wrap some twine. Let's move on to our next Bath and Bottle. Help me with my mouth. Bath and Body candle. So for the next DIY of Bath and Body candle 3 ways, we're going to be using another Bath and Body candle jar. This one's frosted this really pretty peachy blush, but we're going to paint it. This doesn't match anything in my home, so we're going to paint it. And then I'm using my Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint in the color Cottage White. I'm just going to get this painted. Of course, you guys know I'm going to dry it because I can't wait. So save your Bath and Body candle jars, you guys. I'm pretty sure if you're a crafter, you're saving them. Even if you're not a crafter, you may have other uses for them. But definitely I know crafters are saving their jars. They do not get rid of or waste anything. We save it all. This brush I am not impressed with. This is a Dollar Tree brush and it is shedding. I don't like that. May have to switch. See if I can get through this. Just going to paint it all the way around. Now that it's all painted, I did do 2 coats, drying in between each one. And I'm going to go in with my Waverly Antique Wax. And we're going to distress it. It is not, it is not my craft or my project if I don't distress it or put a bow on it. It's just not me if you don't see that. There's something going on. I cannot help it. It's what I'm attracted to. It's what my eye likes. So it's what I do. I'm going to try to dry brush this lightly, but I can be a little heavy-handed with the dry brush sometimes. If it comes out to where it's too heavy and you don't like it, go back in with some of the white and soften it back up. That's always, always, always an option. Nothing with crafting and paint is ever written in stone. Nothing. Everything can be changed. Because you're the one creating it. So you can definitely go back in and do it differently if you don't like what you get. So much for distressing it lightly, right? I told you, I am heavy-handed at times with my distressing. I just want this to look more like wood. Now I'm going to go back in with just a little bit of that white and clean up the areas that I feel are a little darker than I want. Just a little bit. Just gives it a little more depth. It softens up the lines that may be a little bit too hard, too harsh. So that is the plan, just to soften it up a little bit. Crafting is totally personal preference. Whatever looks good to your eye, that's what you do. But it just gives me the look of birch wood. I just feel like that's the vibe I'm getting, and I really like it. So you guys, you could do more or less. I really thought I was going to put a bow on this, but now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't need it. It's gorgeous just the way it is. So we're going to move on to Bath and Body jar number 3. So for jar number 3, I have this like a brown kind of black smoky looking jar from Bath and Body. If you look, you can still see a little bit of the sticker left on here. I couldn't get off, but this one was hot chocolate. A lot of the glue is still left behind. I scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed. Couldn't get it off. It's still kind of tacky. That's fine. It may work in our favor. It may not. What I'm going to do is use my Target Hotspot vinyl transfers. It says breathe in, breathe out. I thought that the green would look very nice on this chocolate or smoky brown. And so we're going to transfer the letters onto this jar. And we'll have our 3 jars all complete. I also have some transfer tape from Dollar Tree. So I want breathe in. And you could definitely do breathe in on one side and breathe out on the other. But I think I'm just going to do the breathe in on the one side. So I'm going to cut a piece of my, or maybe I might just put breathe. We'll see how it goes because these letters look a little large. So I need to cut a piece of my transfer tape to fit. And that's like just barely, guys, but it does fit. So we're going to do that. I love that it has the lines on it. It allows me to cut straight. And I have never used transfer tape before, so this is going to be fun. I mean, like, how hard could it be, right? I say that jokingly because I can mess up anything. So let's see. Let me see if I can make it work. Because I think these are individual. Yeah, they're individual. So no, I don't want to risk not getting it straight. So I'm going to use my transfer tape if I can pull it apart. Oh, my stars. I may have left it a little short. Lord, let me get it. Okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh, it's too late. It's all peeling off. All right, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. It's going to be fine. All right. Yeah, we're just going to do breathe because I don't think I'm going to be able to get breathe in on here. I could have put it up higher, but I don't think so. Kind of like it where it is. And you know, I have one of those scrapey thingies. Scrapey thingy. Yes, I have one of those. I don't know where it is right now, but I promise you I have one. I actually have 2. I showed them to you in a haul. I can't talk and do this. I showed them to you in a haul that I recently done. No, you guys. I saw another YouTuber do this, and she said she always has the hardest time with, I think it was Savannah. Savvy Crafts, I think. She said that transfer tape hates her. The Dollar Tree transfer tape hates her, and it never works for her. I think it hates me too. Savannah, you are not alone. Or maybe it's just the jar that's sticky to begin with. I don't know, you guys, but just take your time. Work it out. Oh, it's better if I pull it down. See, you live and you learn. Just pull it down instead of pulling it sideways. Pulling it sideways is pulling it right back up. Okay. All right. Okay. So I love that on there. The colors do play off really nicely like I thought they would. And since I'm like thinking I'm all expert now, let's add on these two side pieces, shall we? I wonder, can I reuse this? People talk about reusing it all the time. Let me see if I can. I don't know. I just want one of these here. Get my placement right. And the other one to mirror it on the other side. Oh, this is fun. This is my first time ever using this, so I'm loving it. Wow. I'm going to move this one over just a little bit. Okay. Nice. Came out better than I thought. I really thought I was going to have a way harder time with that transfer tape because, like I said, I've never used it. But I love it. I love it. I love it. So all three of our Bath and Body jars are done. Let's go see what the final reveal looks like. So here is the reveal, you guys, of the three Bath and Body candle redos. I love how they turned out. I am so pleased with it. Three different candles, or just greenery holders, whichever you choose to do, with one Bath and Body candle jar. So save those Bath and Body candle jars, you guys, because you can make some beautiful, beautiful things with them. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I hope you do too. So if you like this content and you'd like to see more from me, please give this video a big fat thumbs up and consider subscribing. I would love to have you as part of the D's Cute and Crafty family, where I'll be bringing you more simple, easy farm decor and neutral DIYs. Until I see you again, be blessed, be safe, and craft something beautiful today. Bye, guys.